into another video, and first off, Happy New Year. It is the first day of 2021. My gosh, we did it. We are out of 2020. That horrid year is over. And today is my most anticipated movies of 2021. Now, made a list like this at the beginning of last year. I took that list, I ripped it in half, and just destroyed it because most of the movies that were on that list didn't come out. One of them did, and that was my most anticipated of last year, which was Tenet. That did come out, and I absolutely loved it. But today, hopefully, with the vaccine out there, with all of that going on, hopefully we have a full slate of amazing films coming out this year, and we're going to talk about them today. So first off, if you are new, thanks so much for taking time to click on the video, like, comment, subscribe, and all. It means the absolute world. Go check out my new channel, Fanatic Film Reviews. I got a lot of great film reviews coming out this year, hopefully with some of these films. But like I said, today is the top 10 most anticipated to 2021. You're going to see a lot of the same movies that I had on the list last year on this list. I'm going to have 5 honorable mentions that I'm not going to talk about. I'm just going to run right through them, and then we will talk about the top 10. So I think that's pretty much it. Without further ado, let's just kind of get into the honorable mentions. So number 15 honorable mention is the Uncharted movie. Number 14 is Free Guy. Number 13 is Top Gun Maverick. Number 12 is Black Widow. And number 11 is The King's Man. And coming in at number 10 is The Eternals. Now, I know you could be saying, oh, shill, Marvel shill, you just like all the Marvel. Well, yes and no. If that was the case, they'd all be at the top, and Black Widow would be in there, and it's not. I'm genuinely interested in this film because everything that Kevin Feige's been talking about and everyone at Marvel's been talking about is how this film is going to completely change the shape of the MCU. It's going to change everything that we know about the cosmic realm, everything we know about everything in the MCU. It's got a fantastic cast. I believe Chloe Zhao is directing. I could be wrong. I'm not going to look that up. You can fact check me in the comments. If that's the case, she's amazing, and I'm very excited. But it's just an MCU movie that looks really, really good. And it's starting off, Black Widow starting off Phase 4, but this one really, really kicks off Phase 4. And I'm so excited to see this film. It's going to be absolutely amazing. And it comes at number 10 on my list. Coming at number 9 is In the Heights. I love Lin-Manuel Miranda. Y'all saw Hamilton last year for the first time, if it was the first time, so now you all really know the brilliance of Lin-Manuel Miranda. In the Heights is another one of the Broadway musicals that he wrote and created, and I'm so excited to see this one actually go on the big screen as a film adaptation. It's not a recording of a stage performance, it's an actual film adaptation. The music looks fantastic. The trailer that we saw was incredible. Anthony Ramos, who was in Hamilton, is the star of this film. I am incredibly excited to see this. I've never heard the In the Heights soundtrack. I've never seen the Broadway play. I'm going into this completely raw. I've never seen any of this, and I am incredibly excited. It's going to be absolutely amazing, and it comes at number 9 on my list. Coming in at number 8 is The Suicide Squad. This film looks awesome, and not only do you have a huge and fantastic cast, you've got James Gunn at the helm directing. I mean, the behind the scenes we saw at DC Fandom was incredible. I am so excited to see this movie. I love Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. I think she's one of the best characters right now in the DCEU. I mean, everything about this is a recipe for success. Could it crash and burn? Maybe, but I highly, highly doubt it. I am incredibly excited to see this. It's going to be really, really good, and it comes at number 8 on my list. Another honorable mention that I forgot, I'm not really counting because it's going to be kind of episodic, but it is the Snyder Cut. Very excited to see it. And yeah, the Justice League, the Snyder Cut. I'm excited to see that. Coming in at number 7 is The French Dispatch. So if you guys watched a lot of my videos last year, like my Criterion videos and some 100 Movies I Missed videos, I watched a lot of Wes Anderson last year, and he is really jumping up to the top as one of my favorite directors, and this film is the next installment from him. I am very excited to see it. brilliant cast, a lot of old favorites of Wes Anderson's, a lot of new ones, including my man Timothée Chalamet, who I'm so excited to see in this film. He looks awesome. The trailer looked great. It's about a magazine / newspaper, so that's kind of journalism, but you know, it's Wes Anderson. But I'm incredibly excited to see this film. I really like Wes Anderson's style. I love the quirkiness of it. This one looks just as quirky, just as fantastic. It's going to be amazing. I am very excited, as I've already said, and it comes in at number 7 on my list. Coming in at number 6 is F9, The Fast Saga, or Fast and Furious 9. It's so funny because, like, as I'm recording this videos, I'm in the middle of the Fast and Furious marathon with my family. We actually just watched Fast 5 last night, and I absolutely love that film. I'm just excited to see where it goes, because we saw what happened at the end of Fate of the Furious. They were all good, happy, blah, blah, blah. Fast 9 is a completely new story, but it deals with Charlize Theron's character, but then you got John Cena coming in as Dom's brother, who we didn't know he had, and it just looks like an awesome Fast and Furious movie. We got James Wan back directing. There's going to be 2 more Fast and Furious movies after this. I'm so excited. This is a franchise I really grew to love this past year because I watched them all for the first time this past year. I marathoned them all, did a ranking. Go check out the ranking if you have not. There will be another one out after Fast 9 comes out this year. It's just a movie I'm excited to watch. It looks great. I'm, again, very excited. I'm going to say excited a lot in this video. And it comes at number 6 on my list. Now we are into the top 5. And a lot of the films in the top 5 are films that I have talked about a lot. But let's just get into it. Coming in at number 5 is No Time to Die. I'm so excited for Daniel Craig's swan song as 007. The trailers have looked very good so far. I love Rami Malek as the villain. I'm very intrigued by him. Don't know a lot about him. Daniel Craig is a great James Bond. I don't love, even the bad Craig movies are enjoyable at some way, shape, or form. So, this is probably going to be a hit because they have the good, bad, and then you should get another good. So, we'll see. But I have full faith in everyone involved. The cast looks great, bringing in Letitia Wright, I believe is how you say her name. I don't want to screw it up, but Letitia Wright as the new 007 because James Bond goes and retires. I think that's a great call. You got Anna de Armas in there. Again, Rami Malek looks fantastic, and then you got Daniel Craig. I mean, what more can you want? This is one that I am highly anticipating. It's going to be amazing, and it comes in at number 4 on my list. Number 5, actually, on my list. I apologize. Coming in at number 4 is Mission Impossible 7. We've seen some clips of some stunt work and stuff that's been done. We haven't seen a lot, but some little teases and stuff, and it looks just like any Mission Impossible movie does. Look, they've set up a really great narrative with this last trilogy of Mission Impossible movies, and I think there's at least 3 more coming. It's either 2 or 3 more coming out, and it's just great action, and Tom Cruise is really good in these films. Like, this is his franchise, and he's very, very good in it. I'm just excited to see how they get bigger than they have, because every movie you have to get bigger than you did before. You do. So I'm very excited to see how they up the ante again this time. It's going to be fantastic. I know already for a fact. I think they got the formula down, and it comes at number 4 on my list. Coming at number 3, I don't know if I can count this as a 2021 movie, but it is releasing in 2021 for everyone. It was at a film festival in 2020, so I guess technically it's a 2020 release, but for the general population like myself, it's coming out in 2021, and that is Nomadland, starring Frances McDormand, directed by Chloe Zhao. Everything I've heard from everyone that I know in the film community, all of my friends, is that this is one of the best movies, 2020 movies, one of the best movies to come out in 2020. Chloe Zhao is a very talented director. Frances McDormand is fantastic. And the concept is very interesting. So all of that is a formula for me for a type of like small indie film that I would really enjoy. So based off of that and everything I've heard from everyone, it's very high on my anticipation. And it comes at number 3 on my most anticipated. I'm very excited to see that film. I believe it comes out later this month in January, so I'm very excited to see it. Coming in at number 2, this might surprise a lot of you, but number 2 is Dune. I talked about Dune in my most anticipated last year. We saw the trailer. The trailer looks epic. I mean, the cast is incredible. You got Denis Villeneuve at the helm. It's gonna be great. It is. It's just going to be fantastic. What is it, like Lord of the Rings meets Star Wars or Game of Thrones meets it's just, it sounds like a winner. It looks like a winner. I think it's gonna be a winner. There's not much more I need to say about it. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Comes at number 2 on my list. Well, then, if Dune's at number 2, what's coming in at number 1? Well, it's funny you mention that, because coming in at number 1 is Spider-Man 3. Now, I really had to think about this a lot. When I was going through my mind, I was like, okay, but we got, Mission Impossible, we got Dune, we got No Time, we got all these films. If Batman had stayed in this year, number 1 would have hands down been Batman. It's coming out in 2022. I think you guys know what most anticipated for 2022 is going to be. But I mean, at all the news we're hearing, confirmed and unconfirmed, the cliffhanger from Far From Home. Why is everyone not anticipating this film? I mean, it's going to completely open up a million possibilities for what could happen in not only the Spider-Man Sony universe, but in the MCU. I mean, it opens up a billion possibilities, and then next year you've got Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and you got WandaVision this year. Everyone's screwing up the multiverse and everything. I mean, this is gonna be crazy. And this film is gonna be the first film to tackle that. You got WandaVision coming out in a few weeks from when this video comes out. I'm very, very excited for WandaVision, by the way. But this is the first feature film to tackle that. And with all of the rumors of who's being cast, oh my god. I mean, come on. How is everyone not most anticipating this movie? It's going to be absolutely fantastic. And it comes in my most anticipated movie of 2021. Now, guys, I am hoping and praying that we get this entire slate. Will we? Well, I think if last year taught us anything, it's that we never really know what's going to happen, but we can sure as hell be hopeful. But guys, that is pretty much it. Thanks so much for taking the time to click on the video, liking, commenting, subscribing. Make sure you go check out my other channel, Fanatic Film Reviews. Oh, real quick, I'm taking a week break. I'm going to reset, going to film some videos. I'm moving back away. I'm on vacation right now. I'm moving back home. So I'm taking a week break, and then we are going full force 2021. But I will have a few film reviews up before I am back on that break. So make sure you go over to Fanatic Film Reviews if you want to see the movies I am reviewing while I am on my break. But guys, that is pretty much it. Have a great rest of your day. Happy 2021, and we'll see you